We also want to thank the PTO and an anonymous donor that supports this program every year with that meeting. And Mr. Salino, because if it doesn't happen at the top, it doesn't happen. Thank you. The only other thing I want to tell you is these are not those, there are kinds of productions that start 7 months in advance and practice every day and have 45 people servicing and helping them. These are not those. This is the 10th day that I have been with these students. So I would also, before we go on, I would like to thank all the parents who are secretly going to be mounting the lines from the audience. All the girls. We are here to learn history. We are here to share history with you. We are also here to not worry if we make a mistake. We're celebrating all the hard work that we have done. You are going to be watching historical plays about North Stonington, about New London, and about the state of Connecticut. And all of those legends and stories would not have happened if it weren't for courage and problem solving and cooperation. And they're going to be presented today because of courage, problem solving, and cooperation. And if we make a mistake, we don't care. The rule around here is if you make a mistake, make it nice and loud, slow, and clear so everyone can understand it. Without further ado, let's send up the experts. Here we go.
Something about a legend. A legend? Wow. You know what a legend is.
The crier says this legend is important. It's about Connecticut. Then it must be the legend of the Charter Oak. The Charter Oak. Just listen to the story about the maple tree. About the charter that you and me could choose our Harvard's property. And help get the Connecticut free. Royal Charter, many rights, yeah!
While other colonies like Rhode Island needed to ask for permission before making any decisions, we the people of Connecticut could make our own decisions with our own government.
Because we had a charter like a contract. King Charles I gave it to us.
Oh, John Winthrop, oh, John Winthrop.
Yes?
Here's your copy of the charter. As long as you have a copy of it, Connecticut will be happy. If I were you, I would hide it someplace special.
Thank you, Your Highness. Where should we hide it? Maybe we should ask Farmer Willis.
Now, Farmer Willis was a kind and helpful man, but he was rather busy being a farmer,
Every day, people crossed his farm asking for help, and he always said,
Okay, if it'll make you happy.
Farmer Willis. Farmer Willis, may my family come over for dinner?
Okay, if it'll make you happy.
Farmer Willis, will you help me plow my little field?
Okay, if it'll make you happy.
Farmer Willis, I'll help you bring your crops down, I'll help you do mine.
Okay, if it'll make you happy.
So when we asked Farmer Willis if he wouldn't mind hiding a Connecticut charter on his property, he said,
I don't know, ask my wife.
just kidding, he really said.
Okay, if it'll make you happy.
So we asked his wife. Mistress Willis was a smart and beautiful woman. She said,
I know you'll never find it. She hid it in her home.
but you said this little tree.
Can you get to the tree? I mean, after all, I'm standing here all day, hovering for some reason, so let's find out what it is.
Okay, let's fast forward to the part about the tree.
Oh, look. Hello, I'm the tree. I'm only 600 years. Notice how large I am? Farmer Willis told me, yeah, and he thought about cutting me down.
I should chop down this tree. I could use the wood.
But a couple of Native Americans waiting in the wings asked him not to cut it down.
This tree helps my tribe know I'm the plan.
We hold many important family meetings under this tree.
This tree was burnt down in the great St. John as a sign of peace. Please, spare this tree.
Okay, if it'll make you happy. Daily life in Connecticut was moving along smoothly until King Charles died.
To be or not to be? That is the question. The answer is...
King James came to power after that.
I like control. I want the charter back. I deserve it. I'm a king. But I want people to like me. I need somebody really grumpy to help me. Send me somebody grumpy. Achoo! You're not grumpy. You're sneezy.
I know, but Grumpy said there is a man who is much meaner than he is, so Grumpy the dwarf won't come.
Who is grumpier than Grumpy himself?
Oh, Sir Edmund Andros, Governor of New York! His name was Edmund Andros, mean as I could be. He would bow to the king and growl, not sing to you and me.
Sir Edmund Andros came to meet the King James at once. He bowed to the king and growled at the people. Andros, I need your help. Give me that charter. I want it destroyed. I'm the king, and my word is law.
Yes, Your Majesty, I will get your charter back from Connecticut because no one dares to say no to me.
He bowed to the king and growled to the people.
the governor tree. It wasn't exactly a text message, you know.
I come from the King of England. Give me the charter or be in big trouble. The deputy needed to take the charter immediately, or else Connecticut would be divided to be part of Massachusetts and New York.
I don't like bullies. You can jump into the Connecticut River.
You'll be sorry. I'll be back.
When Edmund Andros heard what the governor tree had said, he was furious.
I know. I'll send my nastiest, most horrible, most effective weapon. I'll send myself. The last part of his journey was from Norwich to Hartford on a horseback in an ice storm. This man isn't a nice man on a good day.
But this day, he was in a nice storm. By the time he reached Butler's Tavern where the governor and others were waiting for him, he was furious. As Edmund Andros entered, his name was Edmund Andros. Neither than God could we cut that out. Sir Ed, at first, all he could do was growl at first. Growl, growl, growl!
But then he found his tongue.
Give me the charter, or I will charge you with treason. You will lose your lives. The governor truly wanted to repeat the line he had said to the deputy. Why don't you just jump into the Connecticut River?
But he was a wise man, and he knew how serious this was. So he decided to keep his tongue.
I understand. He signaled to Captain Joseph Wadsworth, Connecticut Assemblyman, to go fetch the charter out of Willis' house.
I'll go and fetch the charter for Farmer Willis and his wife. As he was gone, the arguments among the assembly continued.
Governor Tree, I have the charter. Fine, hand it to me. The legend of the charter is famous because of what happened next.
No one is sure if this was planned or a coincidence to Senator Lee of Guilford.
He was known for his long, passionate speeches about Connecticut.
And for his terrible heart condition, stood and began to speak. I, Andrew Lee, Senator from Guilford, wish to speak. Blah, blah, blah. How will the king knows best for us? Blah, 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 blah.
Clutching his heart, Senator Lee of Guilford fell staggering to the ground, knocking all the candles out, plunging the town into darkness.
With Butler's Tavern in complete darkness, the charter is quickly passed through the open window to Captain Wadsworth, who happened to be standing outside of it.
Was this planned
on the charter as he ran to the gridiron.
Mr. Willis was ready. Nobody would find it here. The charter remained secure inside the oak for many years.
The king's men were never able to locate the charter.
This enraged King Shay, and the people of Connecticut were treated harshly by him for many years.
The great oak stood stately in Hartford.
Until it was knocked down by an electrical storm.
It was over 700 years old.
It was greatly honored by the people of Hartford. The oak was used to make many things, including at least 3 chairs.
Today, the lieutenant governor sits in one of them.
In the Capitol building in Hartford.
It's called the wishing chair.
There's another line that says the lieutenant governor sits in the chair every day.
Every day, she wishes for her own chance to be governor.
The original charter is secure and can be viewed in the state library. Also, Harvard.
The street is so famous that there's a picture on the Connecticut border.
We'll be with you in just a moment. We have about 200 things to do.
Welcome to
Stonington Elementary School's Encyclopedia of Entertaining Education.
We're Mrs. Third Class, and we'd like to take you on a musical tour through some of the historical highlights of New London, Connecticut, and some of its culture characters. New London was founded in 1646 by John Winthrop Jr. at the mouth of the Thames River, on land abandoned by the Pequot Indians after a vicious.
John Winthrop was especially interested in settling in New London because it was a harbor. He saw the possibilities for people to thrive and prosper. Start spreading the news. We're settling today. This harbor will be a whaling city. We'll call it New London. We're gonna build a city in water so deep.
prosper. Whale products are used for many important things, such as whale oil,
Makeup, buggy whips, tanks, and corsets. Items that were in command.
being a whaler was a dangerous job, but could be very profitable.
If a whale chipped and go, everyone shared the money. If it didn't do it, no one made anything.
I signed aboard a whaling ship. I made my mark is true. I'll serve at the span of time. I swore that I would do, but I'm not manager. Boats and captain cast me in the sea. For I tell you, sir, the fish can think as well as you or me.
I signed aboard a whaling ship. I made my mark is true. And I'll serve out the span of time. I swore that I would do, but all my men your boats together cast me in the sea. For I tell you, sir, the fish can think as well as you or me.
Men sang one song to me and these while working together. The rhythm of the song helped to make everyone's move.
All you young fellows that follow the sea, to be way, hey, low and down.
Now please pay attention and listen to me.
Give me some time to blow it down.
I'm a deep water sailor just come from Hong Kong.
To be way, hey, low and down. Give me some time to blow it down.
From Boston, whose husband was a ship's captain who probably died at sea. Sarah founded a writing school where Benjamin Franklin is said to have gone. She often traveled to New York on business, which wouldn't be such a big deal today. Except the year was 1704. And Sarah traveled alone.
A woman traveling alone? How shocking!
On her way, she kept a diary which has helped us learn about people in colonial times. I am Sarah Knight, and they have invented flight, but I have important meetings in New York.
She will take her trusty horse as she travels on this course, and she'll write down all the thoughts for history.
I'm a woman that they know, and some say I shouldn't go, but I won't listen as they try to frighten me.
She is Sarah Knight, and she bravely leaves this night. She'll take all your pen and diary for company.
In 1714, Sarah moved to Connecticut, wishing to successful living. She died in 1727 at the age 61 and is buried in New London.
1781, the London nearly got burned to the ground were Benedict Arnold, a so-called patriot who grew up in Norwich and trained the Patriots by helping the British.
Burn, baby, burn! I'm Benedict Arnold! Burn, baby, burn! Burn, baby, burn! I'm Benedict Arnold! Burn, baby, burn! Burn, baby, burn! I'm Benedict Arnold! Burn, baby, burn! Burn, baby, burn! I'm Benedict Arnold! Burn, baby, burn! Burn, baby, burn!
Even now, to call someone a Benedict Arnold is the same as calling them a traitor.
You're a mean one, Benedict Arnold. You really lied to us. You ran on to London. Oh, really? What's the fuss? Benedict Arnold, you nearly burned to London down. You're a mean one, Benedict Arnold. You really lied to us. To show that there was trouble, but then you lied a third. We were late to our battle, but we never got the word. Benedict Arnold, you're the 19th right from the untrustworthy bird.
In 1776, Nathan Hill, a 21-year-old school teacher from Connecticut, volunteered to find the bridge for General George Washington. Was to disguise himself as a teacher and travel to Long Island, New York, to take sketches to draw take notes on locations of troops and draw sketches of forts.
Nathan was caught by the British and hanged as a spy. The night before his hanging, he asked for a Bible but was refused. The last words of this brave young man remain a symbol of bravery and dedication ever since.
We went to the York to spy on the British. Nathan Hale, who was a great teacher but not very sly. Nathan
600 feet above sea level with its peak of winds stands Lantern Hill in North Stonington, Connecticut. Lantern Hill is a landmark. Lantern Hill is a lookout. Telling you Lantern Hill is a landmark. I'm telling you that Lantern Hill is a lookout.
Since when?
It's the first people who came to this region.
When was that?
I'll show you now.
Stonington was supposed to during the ice age that ended roughly 10,000 years ago. Too far back or way too early.
But that's where Lantern Hill got its granite and quartz crystals.
Keep looking.
Until the mid-17th century, most Mayans and Narragansett Native Americans lived near Stonington, so they would be the first people.
But it was the first ships.
And then he died in the Pequot War.
That's so sad.
North Stonington Village was located right where the natives had lived, but left due to disease.
This is all very interesting, and maybe we can do a play about that. But it doesn't get to the heart of this argument.
Lantern Hill is a landmark. Lantern Hill is a lookout.
Oh, that's easy. Lantern Hill is a landmark and a lookout.
Tradition says that as a landmark, Lantern Hill is like fishermen and deep water sailors. It was a day beacon guiding them into local ports in Mystic and Stonington when the very first people came to this region.
See, I told you Lantern Hill is a landmark. But Lantern Hill is also a lookout. On a clear day, people looking out on the peak of Lantern Hill can see 5 sticks.
New York
Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island.
and Vermont.
Not to mention more than 100 miles of coastal waters. In fact, Sassacus, the fierce Pequot chieftain, was said to have stood many times squinting seawards.
Squinting. How does he squint?
Oh, I have such a headache!
Why?
From all this squinting. The history books talk about my squinting. They say it first, but they talk about my squinting. Oh, my head!
I'm sorry. Why are you squinting?
I'm looking out to sea for enemy war canoes and toward land for the unfriendly Narragansett campfires.
Maybe I can help.
Whoa, what are these?
Binoculars. They're like 2 telescopes. They weren't officially invented until 1825 for the night help.
Actually, the idea came as early before them as 1607.
But no matter, do they help?
Whoa, these are great. I can see toward land and sea without squinting. If your head still hurts, you could go down that hallway to see the school nurse. That's okay. I'm fierce. I can handle it. The London Harbor of Stonington is also a lookout. Looking out will help to see ships, people on waterfall, and to protect themselves against enemy.
This landmark and lookout have two names.
This landmark and lookout is called Lantern Hill because there's an important legend in the North Stonington Hill. This hill is called Tar Barrel Hill because of an important legend that made North Stonington famous. Lantern because of the lanterns that were in the village. Tar Barrel Hill because of the lanterns that were made of tar. Lantern Hill! Tar Barrel Hill!
There's no need to argue. We don't need any more battles on land, on tar, and North Stonington.
Wasn't it a battle that made North Stonington famous in the first place?
Actually, North Stonington became famous because the people were well prepared and worked together to prevent a battle. It was during the War of 1812, sometimes called the Revolutionary War Part II. This garden held two names it's still called today.
Lantern Hill! Tar Barrel Hill! No, I'm a third grader at Stonington Elementary School. I'm here to warn you. What am I here to warn them about again?
Hundreds of British sailors and Marines landed near Essex on the Connecticut River.
How far away is that?
About 35 miles.
Yes, and they destroyed buildings and nearly punished it. The British are coming! Now we can't quit now. We need to step it up.
We need a way to warn people from miles around. How can we do that?
Use this hill.
Like this hill.
It's a lookout in. It's a lookout in. People can see it from anywhere. What if the guy comes at night?
How will people see the home at?
We'll light it up with lanterns.
We'll need some pretty big lanterns.
How about tar barrels?
Hogsheads of tar. A hogshead is more than a pint or a quart.
Do we really need that much?
We're not just wanting a granny down the street.
Warn people for miles around. Let's do it.
Bring in the tar barrels to use as lanterns.
Fill these barrels.
The British won't get far, but slipping like a warn for miles around. Full of lantern hill, be careful not to spill. This tar won't do what's stood up on the ground. Oh, Britain, go away. We're telling you today. You'll never have chances from the shore. We'll have a grenade ready. Our trust will be steady. We'll turn around and bother us no more.
We'll be ready.
When I was 11, 1814, the British flag, the lanterns were lit and people started to into action.
Women, children, and the elderly filled wagons and drove in to stay with friends and relatives. Men headed down to the waterfront to prepare the cannons.
John came. The morning light was in the street standing on the river.
They were ready to land their troops for rain.
But the little village had been warned early.
We're ready. Fortress loaded round, day, night, for 2 days. They tried to find a way to land. They tried so many ways. They landed on the hill, but people were prepared. Like the rich and tall, Stonington was spared. British never landed here. They turned and sailed away. They landed till the tales of Tara's famous to this day.
Thought of American hope.
Told the world of Stonington's victories in one of his poems.
It cost the king 10,000 pounds to have a dash at Stonington. And ever since the place where the crucial early warning was passed, it's either been called Lantern or Tar Rail Hill.
British never landed here. They turned and sailed away. The lantern hill with bears of tar is famous to this day.
Okay, can we have another round of applause for all three of our third grade classes who did a great job? A special thank you to Carol Lynn, coming and working with us, our artists and residents. Thank you, Carol. And of course, a big thank you to our PTO for sponsoring, along with our Thank you.